Hey everybody, Picky Gamer here, and I haven't done one of these in a while, a Let's Talk Live. I'm just throwing this off the cuff. I'm not really trying to make anything fancy, and I know people will say, oh shit, he's calling out Supermetaldave. He's calling out certain people. No. I have not paid attention to Supermetaldave and other people and what things have transpired, because I've tried to reinvent myself and just become who I am, picky and grouchy, and that's who I am. That's my name means something, and some people don't know me. Probably I'm looking at the chat. Probably not going to be anybody that jumps in this time. I'm going to try to do more streaming like this. I think I am. I think I really am going to try to do some more streaming. It may get some more fans and get out there to people, but seeing Cyrus Martin do a video and figuring out that there's been another talk about a system that's supposed to be revealed the 19th at the Tokyo Game Show by Sony, codenamed the PlayStation Go, the PS4 Go, or PlayStation 4 Portable, all types of things. And all I had to say to myself is I shook my head, I laughed, and I'm thinking, we're back to this. We're back to people telling us, oh, guess what? New shit's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You've got to listen to us. And this is not, I'm going to say this again, this is not an attack on anybody. I have nothing against Supermetaldave. I don't know the guy that much, other than he interacted with me with some NX information and theories, and pretty much was a smartass. Well, he was a smartass to a lot of people. Looking at his latest video, he has a few videos with a lot of thumbs down, nearly 40 or 50%. So some people he likes him, some people don't. Again, nothing against him personally. I just don't care. I haven't kept up with his stuff. I haven't kept up with a lot of things that he's done. But he has been saying he knows insider information that the PlayStation Go, PlayStation 4 Portable Go, something, a portable PlayStation is coming. Period. It's coming. Okay. I don't know why we're talking about this now, because this, I did that 7 months ago. 7. So a lot of us have talked about this. I talked about this 7 fucking months ago. I don't get it. Why this is back now, but it was something that people talked about. And I'm not saying, holy shit, he talked about it. I'm not the end all be all of the internet, and I'm got tiny amount of fans. Hell, I've been doing this for a while, and I can't even break 1,000 subscribers. And I really like to get bigger, but then I realize, like people say, just enjoy yourself, and I'm enjoying myself. I value everybody that watches me. I'm going to try to do more live streams like this and get it to where people can interact with me. I mean, right now, I'm looking at the chat, nobody's jumped in the chat, and that's fine. But when it comes down to a few things here, people, I think we keep coming back to, we have some people that get some information somehow, some way, and it stirs up a frenzy. I did this once. I had a developer, and this person contacted me about NX information. I put it out there, and I told people, take it with a grain of salt. And the person came to me and said, take it with a grain of salt. I was honest. And I came back, was a man of my word, took down the video and explained, oh, well, I was wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And if you tell people, take it with a grain of salt. But what I have seen with Dave, again, no offense to the man, no ill will. I'm not cursing him. I'm not shitting on him. I'm not hating on him, is that he must be getting some information, and it gets people worked up. And then stuff doesn't happen. He and another bunch of people thought the NX was going to be a very powerful system from AMD, or powered by AMD. And then when he saw the reveal, like we all did about October last year, it fell through. Of course, I've talked about it. I talked about a technology that made no sense, because the person who told me said they overheard somebody, and it was wrong. So again, it's not that he's wrong. I did this to have fun. It's that we come back around to this to where there's certain people that come out and say, I know this. You've got to believe me. Just trust me. I'm done with that. That's why somebody comes to me with insider information. I probably would have to see pictures and screenshots and video. I'm talking about the stuff that super secret person went in there with their spy camera or cameras built into glasses, which do exist, and got something so amazing before I would say it. Or I would tell the person, I'm sorry, I'll pass. And you could take this to another YouTuber. Because I just don't want to get back into that mentality. Have nothing against Dave or anybody that's doing that. But deep down, this is something we're going toward that just hurts the community when it's done improperly. I saw this information. I saw Cyrus was going to stream something this morning. He streamed only 20-something minutes. I watched it, and I'm thinking, he works third shift now. That's why we don't do Game Ramblings. It's done. Game Ramblings is over for a while. And hopefully it'll come back later on. But work comes first. Family comes first. Jobs and money comes first. So, you know, he, stuff like that. But, hello, I saw somebody finally join the chat room. I can't tell your name from the Japanese lady that said rip YouTube. YouTube's also having some issues. Yeah, they are having some issues with some of their monetization. I haven't been demonetized, but I make nothing. But back to this thing about we know something, trust us. Oh, it's you, Lamu. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I hope I pronounced it right. It displayed a little differently. I don't understand why, I figured it out from your icon. I do appreciate you watching. Just this quick, me rambling about this new Supermetaldave and PlayStation Portable thing. It come back in there. Of course, I have one person in the chat now. I don't understand why we're back to this. I don't want to get back into the rumors. And if somebody has something really good, I really wish we would get to where we just wait for these companies to see. I mean, it's to the point now where it feels like we were back kind of with the NX, but then again, do we care about this PlayStation Portable if it actually exists? Sony's over 60-something million. Who knows how close they are to 70 million? They're making bank. Do they need that? Hey, Retro Sport Gamer. Yeah, I'm trying to do more live stuff. I'm talking about this. And again, if you're joining, you're seeing this, it's not a bash towards Supermetaldave or anybody. I've seen Dreamcast guy post some of this stuff. Spawn Wave Media. I really like Spawn Wave Media. I don't get around to watching this stuff, but a lot of people was expecting this. And from so far on the Tokyo Game Show, nothing happened. I don't understand why we're back to this. I really think we need to get away from this crap. And if you do have the honest-to-God stuff out there, I'd say, like I said, people, for anybody here joining the chat, if somebody came to me and literally had the 007 spy cameras and had all this shit to where they could show you they had stuff, I'd be like, I've got to show one piece of information that makes everybody just bug their eyes out. Because just saying I have something, I don't do that anymore. I did it once. Like I said before earlier in this stream, I mean, I'm hitting 10 minutes. I don't know how long I'll stream this, but I was wrong. The person was wrong, but I told everybody to take it with a grain of salt. But what we're seeing is absolutes. Absolutes that we know something with no proof other than take my word, with the past showing us that you can't always trust them. Or you can't always trust. And again, some people probably are really hating on Dave. But I don't know. Maybe he wants to try to do something good. Hell if I know. Retro Sports Game. Does Switch Online still suck? It's the last time I played Splatoon 2. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. The app just got updated, so it actually works like a modern app. From a few years ago, you can lock the screen, you can change everything, but it's okay. I guess it's not there. I don't think it's there yet to charge, but we're in about to be October. I'm about to be an older picky gamer. I'm about to hit 40. Let everybody know that. And toward the end of this year, they want to start charging us, and I'm really worried that they're not got their online where it needs to be. Too many disconnects. But you know, I don't really know. I don't know where else what to say about this. Like I said, I've only got done over 10 minutes. I know I got a couple of you guys in the chat room. I threw this off the cuff because I think I'm going to start streaming and talking like this and try to get more people to chat. No attack towards Supermetal Dave. No hatred, no ill will or nothing. But I wish we would get our gaming community away, away from this type of crap. If you really have the insider knowledge, let's do it a different way. Let's tell people we need to show stuff. I mean, again, if you're just joining, or the people in the chat room, they're talking about these patents and stuff. Dreamcast guys talking about August 29th. I did this thing 7 months ago. That video of mine was 7 months ago. Little dinky YouTubers myself did that video. A lot of us looked at it, and now it's come back. I just don't understand why we keep coming back to this. But I'm going to answer talk about Retro Sports Gamer. I do appreciate you always commenting, watching, and you say at least they're making an effort on the Switch app. They're making an effort. One thing that was found in Splatoon 2 is built into there is what is it? Voice chat is built into the LAN local multiplayer, and it's pissed off a lot of people. So I hope Nintendo adds that as an option. But let's talk about the Nintendo Switch real quick and Sony competing. A lot of people are talking about this thing competing with the Switch. Okay. The Switch is running a Tegra, running at, I think it's around half a teraflop at most, give or take. I don't know all the specs. I kind of got out of that once I finally got the system. I didn't care. You're talking about 1.8 or so teraflops of AMD x86 power. Something this small. Could it happen? Yeah. I mean, we're talking about many years down the road, from a few years down the road, 2003 to about 4 years down the road since this thing come out. Could they put it in there? Yeah, but is it going to be viable? Can you drop 8 gigs of memory into one? Can you drop a decent screen? Can you drop all that horsepower and make it affordable? I mean, the Switch was still $300, and a lot of people said that was it. I mean, it first came out, I'm not going to get it. But everybody wanted $249. We hoped it was $249. It wasn't. But can this thing come out and even be profitable? Retro Sports Gamer just said, if the PS4 Go thing plays PS4 games, I'm on board. The online experience and live streaming capabilities are night and day against the Switch. If this concept works, you, my friend, are right. A modern console, barring the 4K horse shit, I say horse shit, if you like 4K, I'm not bashing anybody. I just don't get into the 4K stuff. If it was a PS4 Pro, or excuse me, a PS4 in the palm of your hands, that's major. That's massive. That's the new God of War, Last of Us, Star Wars: The New Battlefront. Holy shit, being able to play it anywhere in the house. I make the joke about the Switch. I'm going to play on the shitter. You can. I mean, there was an advertisement overseas. It wasn't in the U.S. and the person was on the toilet. It was funny. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't see it happening, because even when some of us like myself, I was toward the Switch or the NX being this beefy system, lots of horsepower, right? And then the PlayStation Neo got leaked. This nasty old, or cobwebs, this old mind just started churning, and I went, The people making 50 or 60 million at that time, console sales are out there. Even in the Xbox, around 30 million, and they came out with the Scorpio. I said, Nintendo cannot drop a box out there and do that. So I got into the understanding that the Switch was what it was, and it was slightly underpowered. It can't be. I was hoping the Tegra would approach nearly a teraflop and not half float point, full floating point, and it didn't. But you know what? These games are looking they're fantastic. Doom is coming. Play it on the PS4. Play the demo on my PC. It's not going to look as good. I'm probably going to double dip for that. I only got it on the PS4. Wolfenstein runs on my PC great. It's a little older. It's a great system. Let's see. People are saying, wonder what's going to happen to Xbox. I feel they should go back to Windows 10. Xbox is hinging on one thing. It's that big $500 box called the One X. Even though they said we don't care that it sells as much, if that thing flops, they're in trouble because that's a lot of investment. Retro Sports Gamer says the one thing from the Switch that is on the horizon that still gets me excited is the retro online multiplayer games they're supposed to have. Yes, I made this video a while back for that too, and I said, holy crap, did you see Contra, Turtles in Time, the Turtles games on the NES that had multiplayer? That is awesome. It's going to have that. It's going to have stuff. The Switch is its own thing, and it's going to do well. If the PlayStation 4 Pro PlayStation 4 Go came out, would it? Where would it be? How much would it be? Where would you say? I mean, okay, how would it compete? It still wouldn't compete directly with Nintendo because, well, maybe it would. I don't know. It's just the point that I don't know if this thing will come out. I don't see it coming out, but I can be wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong. I talked about this 7 months ago. Where's Microsoft going? They're betting on that Xbox One X to take off. Even though they said they don't expect it to sell a whole lot, they're expecting it to sell well. I mean, they're going to say that they came out and, oh, look, the Scorpio edition sold out from everything. And I made a video and people got pissed off. The Xbox, I guess, the Xbox fanboys and fangirls. Yeah, your limited run of certain consoles sold super well. Okay, it's a limited run. We're about to get into One X, start to become pre-orders for everybody, or for the normal version. We'll see how that sells. It may outsell. The Xbox fans are waiting for that next step. It may explode, it may not. But for the Switch versus any type of direct competition, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. And I'm trying to, like I said, with Supermetaldave and Dreamcast guy, Spawnway Media. Again, this is not an attack on Supermetaldave, but it kind of originated from him. I don't get into these predictions unless I had the honest to God truth, and it was so good that I could show some information and say, look at this. This is exactly what's going to happen. But I don't know where we're going with this. I'm approaching 18 minutes. Technically, I work from home and work's still going off. Seeing a couple emails come in, nothing major. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I'm going to start doing more Let's Talk Live. I think that'll help me in between things. I said this before, and I'm going to do it. I appreciate Lamu or Devil Luke, how you say your name, and Retro Sports Gamer for being in the chat. This is impromptu. I may get a lot of spam or a lot of hatred for this. I don't know if Dave, if you want to reply. It's nothing against you personally. I just don't know why we're back at this point. I don't know why we're predicting stuff and it just falls flat. And then, can this thing even work if they make a PlayStation 4 Portable? So, I appreciate everybody watching this. I haven't live streamed in a while. Like I said, everything should be right up here to subscribe and share. I also went on the little outro thing. And, you know, tell me what you think. I'm going to probably get some thumbs down. I may get some aggravated people, and that's fine. I'm speaking my mind. And I'm reading the comments real quick. Retro Sports Gamer. Hopefully we could stream on Twitch, YouTube gaming with a Switch in the future. That would be nice. It's got the ability to, I think. It's got enough hardware. I think it could do that. It could stream something. Thanks for, I appreciate, I appreciate everybody watching this. So I'm going to get off here. I did this in the middle of the day. I didn't plan it very well, but let's just see what happens with this PlayStation 4 Go or Portable. I don't know where we're going with this drama fest. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, everybody. PKO Gamer out.